Welcome back everyone, I'm K Plays Games, and this is the Planet Crafter, and welcome back to the Prime Planet. When I left you, I was going to go off in the car and go to all the bases and pick up all the stuff, and here's how that went. Yeah, we had quite a lot of stuff. And before I did that, I tricked out the car. I did the equipment increase, which increases the number of equipment slots in the car. I don't know why, because the car doesn't have that many upgrades. I upgraded the speed all the way to 3, so it's nice and fast. Tech 2 headlights, Tech 3 inventory increase, and the inventory is now a whole stack of boxes, and it holds, what, 8 by 11, like 88 items, and even then, I had to fill it up 6 times. Yeah, Terraformation index in the top right hand corner of your screen. It was at like 5 something when I last saw you. Now it's at 12.7. We have an absolute ton of everything thanks to me picking all that stuff up. If we go upstairs, I've actually filled it. We had so much iron, I was able to build all these lockers. Most of them are empty. That's just for future expansion. We've even got like almost an entire box of iridium rods. Methane, organics is actually overflowed. Algae's alright. Got like 13 rocket engines that we found from loot alone, so that's great. And we unlocked lots of things whilst I was doing that. We've transitioned into the insect stage. Because as we know, whenever my feet are on the ground, insects are going to start spawning little larvae, like this guy, this little common larva. And there's uncommon, common and rare, and they'll just spawn around me whenever my feet are on the floor. I'll just pick them up. But another way to get these guys to spawn even quicker is to be in the forested area. There's an uncommon. They just constantly spawn on the floor wherever you are. And another thing that happened is that that cliff over there has now been completely eaten away by a giant tree. It's completely demolished the cliff, and we can go straight through there, so that's now like a road. Getting the car over there is a real pain in the ass. You've got to drive like under the lake and then kind of wiggle your way up the rocks, but we managed it in the end, so that was good. So we have lots of things to build. We have not done any building for a very long time. I've just been doing nothing but resource collection and exploring the map. We have now built the T2 zeolite and the T2 obsidian drill, so we do have infinite everything. I've just got to go and get it. Now, first thing we have to do today, like literally right now, is go and save the zeolite drill, because last time we were in the zeolite cave, there was a lake growing up around the drill, and that lake did not stop growing, and the drill is now completely submerged and no longer functioning. So let's go and fix that, and then we'll go home and we'll build lots of stuff and make number go up. So all of our little bases are now empty. All they have in them is one big locker with nothing in it. Took me a couple of hours, but it's not too bad. It was something that had to be done. I put about 300 or 400 different resources through the shredder, because it was all like iron and stuff we'd run out. Once I filled a locker with something, like here's a little drill, and it's no longer working because it's underwater. Oh, balls. Right, drop that, drop that, drop that, pick up this and that and that, and let's build it again just up here. Tech 2 drill, where are you? Spin you around. Right, that's that fixed. So yeah, lots of resources got put in the shredder. Hundreds and hundreds of resources got thrown out and destroyed. But we do now have like a full locker of everything. Pretty much anything we can choose, except for creature larvae, which I'll probably make more lockers in the biolab and fit all the creatures in there, because that's where the DNA machines are. And we're going to have to be experimenting with DNA. All we've planted so far are some flowers, grass and algae. We've gone straight through the moss, straight through the flora, straight through the trees, and into the insects category, insect stage, without actually making any trees. So we should really sort that out. Right, so let's get some iron, and we'll build some lockers in here. I did say I was going to try and fit the DNA machines in this doorway, but it turns out they're too tall. So we'll put some lockers here, because we know that lockers fit. Or they should fit. Lovely. And that'll be larvae. So we'll stick a larva in there. This DNA manipulator at the moment is only making trees, because we haven't even got enough biomass to unlock. Oh well, we have apparently just ticked over. We can unlock beehives, so we can make bees. But to get more larvae, I'm going to need trees, so we need to make some tree spreaders. We still have like 3,500 power available. Yeah, we had so many plant samples that I've actually put all the shanga seeds in here, all the pastera seeds in here, all the nulna seeds in here, and all the tuscas and golden seeds in here. And as you can see, everything's completely full. Nothing but squash seeds, nothing but eggplants, mushroom and bean seeds in here. You don't need that many seeds unless you're playing with like 10 players, which we are not. Right, tree spreaders, super alloy, bacteria sample, fertilizer, tree bark, bioplastic nugget. Let's go for 5. 5 of them. 5 bacteria samples, they're up here in the organics box. 5, lovely. 5 fertilizer, lovely. 5 bioplastic nuggets, we have 3. And very quickly we'll have 5, thanks to my lovely auto crafter. Bam. Bam. There we go, that's 5 bioplastic nuggets. And 5 tree bark. We have hundreds of tree bark in the tree dome. I actually had to separate out. We've got nothing but lerma seeds. I was burning lerma seeds in the shredder, and there's the 5 tree bark. Right, let's plant some trees. The first tree spreaders you get have to be placed in water, because that's how evolution works. Trees didn't just grow on land, they came out of the water like everything else. So there we go, there's 2. Again, it doesn't really matter where you place them, I'm just doing this for aesthetics. Make yourself play the game like it's a base builder, because after all, it kinda is. So there's 4. Run, 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 run. And number 5 goes in there. Right, sweet. We're gonna have to find some tree seeds and put them in them. I believe we have 3 tree seeds in the trees box, and we'll have to DNA some more. There they are. Itera, Lympholia, and Soleus. Alright, we have 3 different trees. But to get more, we're going to have to Lympholia, Atleus, Soleus. We haven't got an Atleus. Okay, so if we get 1 shanga seed, 1 pastera seed, 2 tree bark, and 2 mutagens. Pastera, shanga, couple of tree bark. We're going to be chewing our way through our tree bark, believe you me. And we need some mutagens. Mutagens are upstairs, unfortunately. That's fine. There's our mutagens. Okay, DNA manipulator. This is the recipes. At the minute, all the trees we can make all have an oxygen multiplier of 125. Obviously, later on, we'll get ones that give significantly more. So that just tells you the recipe, and then you have to come to this panel and put in the things. So that, and that. Click research. You have to wait for it to begin, and then you can walk away. If you just put the thing in, click the button, and immediately walk away, sometimes it doesn't work. Whilst that's doing that, I'm going to go and plant the other trees. So this tree spreader, at the moment, is producing 97 grams of plants a second. But it's not actually producing any oxygen. Bam, now it is. 1.15 thousand, and it will add more as the trees grow up, and the trees will grow up really rather quickly. So we'll come here, do the same with this one, bam. And this one over here, bam. And we need to keep an eye out for larvae. Rare. That's a rock. Common. Uncommon. Uncommon are like the best ones. I don't like these rocks, they look like larvae. Because all the larvae are like yellow as well. Oh, this is going to happen all the time, isn't it? This is going to annoy me. Anyway, if we just walk around, and allow the larvae to spawn, then we can pick them up. Doesn't matter which biome you're in, larvae will spawn, and it's always rare, common, and uncommon. Always the same ones. I'll just put them in there. Lovely. Uncommon are the ones you want, because you can DNA manipulate them into becoming bees. Right, this isn't ready. Right, let's have a look at making beehives then. Beehive, beehive, beehive. Here we go. Needs a bee larva, which we don't know the recipe for yet. Super alloy, fertilizer, and bioplastic nugget. That's all easy. As long as we can make the... Right, incubator. That's what we need. Sorry, I forgot. I was wrong. The DNA manipulator is for trees. Incubator is what we're going to need for incubating a larva. So we're going to need one more tree bark. T2 fertilizer, super alloy, and an oxygen. T2 fertilizer is up here. Super alloy is in here. And oxygen's up here as well. Bam. Right, let's get back into this lab. I don't think we've got enough room for the incubator. It's a fairly large structure, so we'll actually... Why don't we do the incubator here? We can move this desk somewhere else. Right, one incubator. There it is. Very similar to the tree DNA manipulator. This is the recipes. Bee larva, butterfly larva, another butterfly, silkworms, and chrome fish eggs. Okay, we've gone straight to the fish egg stage, that's fine. Uncommon larva, mutagen, fertilizer. We have 2 uncommon larvae, we have mutagens upstairs. Fertilizer. Okay, this works significantly faster than the tree one. Uncommon larva, mutagen, fertilizer, click research, wait for it to start. There we go. How's this tree one doing? 95, it's good. 96, 97. And there we are. A tree seed. Lovely. So we'll do the same again. Wait for it to start. And then we can leave. The bee's ready yet? 47. Right, let's go and plant some trees. And here. Bam. What else have we unlocked? A water filter allows us to drink directly from lakes. And it doesn't just mean lakes, it means any water source at all. We can just drink straight from there. So that is in here. Aluminium, silicon. Right, 2 more bioplastic nuggets. We'll just build 2 more of them. 1. 2. I believe silicon was in the recipe. What else was in it? Fabric and aluminum. There's aluminum. There's the fabric. Bam. Water filter. And that now means... I'll show you what that means. Hey, look, we've got bees. Take the bees out. Put that and that in. Research. Make me more bees. Right, equip the water filter. Come outside. Any source of water. Left click to drink. So we don't really need to carry water bottles with us. 1 for like emergencies, but we will not be sipping from it constantly. Outstanding. Is this other tree done yet? Unfortunately, there's no visual indicator when this thing's done. You just have to check. Right, so that's going to be 2 bees. So we can make 2 beehives. Another 2 bioplastic nuggets. Another 2 fertilizer. And another 2 super alloy. Gonna have to take a trip to the alloy farm. Alright, we've got 2 bees. Right, let's go and make some beehives so we can actually start making insects. This seems to be like a nice place. Yeah, let's put the beehives out in the flowers. There's some little trees growing up. Beehive, doesn't matter how close they are. And when we mouse over, we see these are producing 350 grams of plants every second and 15 grams of insect biomass every second. And the production time, every 160 seconds, these will also provide us with honey. Hey, we've unlocked another tree seed, and I bet it's better than the one we're making. Cerna tree seed. Don't know, it's, yeah, 150. Oh, god damn, that's annoying. Well, when we get Tech 2 tree things, we'll do that. Like, what else have we not built? We could do with, like, a lot more beehives, to be honest. Like, a lot more. T2 machine optimizer, that would mean going all the way to the obsidian zone. No, we do have enough obsidian, so let's do that. 2 explosive powder and 1 uranium rod. Uranium rods up here. Blaze powder in here. Right, that's that done. Because during that big looting session, we did indeed find more multipliers. There's a pressure. There's a pressure. So that's good. And heat. I think we'll do nothing but pressure. Now the good thing about this Tech 2 machine optimizer is not just that it can have multiple fuses, but it can also have up to 8 and a larger radius. But it can have up to 8 machines linked to it instead of this, which just has 5. I'll just get rid of that and put 3 fuses in this. Bam. So now that's 1500. So this should be multiplied by 1500. Yeah, 8,500. 1500. This one's probably within range. Yep, 1500. How about this one? Yep, 1500. So that Tech 2 optimizer has a very large range, which is kind of on purpose because, as we see, the Tech 4 drills are absolutely bloody enormous, and fitting 5 of them in a little tiny circle is just not viable. So what are Tech 3 drills made out of? Are they made out of super alloy? No, they're just made out of garbage. Okay. And we're kind of out of super alloy, so I'm just going to build some. Hey, we do have fuses, plant multipliers. Maybe when we get Tech 2 tree growers, I'll grow 5 or 6 of them, and 5 of them in close proximity, and stick a plant multiplier thing in them. We do have another heat multiplier, so strictly speaking, we could go and build another Tech 2. That would mean going for the obsidian, and I can't be bothered to move. I'd rather just stay at home. Oh, I see, it's full. I wonder why it stopped building, because it was full. This is me just using up all the stuff we've got in these, because it takes 1 of each of these to build each super alloy, and we've got lots of them. So I'll just build like 18 of these. Okay, then we've done that. That will then let us build more T4 drills if we have enough osmium. We've got enough osmium for another 3 of them. That's not too bad. Right, I bet this tree's ready now. Yep, cool. Let's go and plant that up. Literally. Hey, forest. And bam. Hello, little uncommon larva. You're going to become a bee. Any more uncommon larva? Uncommon are easier to spot. They're like bright yellow. Oh, that's just a bee. I thought it was a larva. Speaking of bees, I have to manually gather the honey for now. Common larva. Ugh, you're just bees. That's a common larva. It's rocks. God damn it. Right, so we'll just keep our eye on the ground and pick up larvae that we see. In fact, I'm going to build a larvae locker next to the actual incubator where it should be. Right here. There we go. Larvae. Lovely. Put all them in there. Uncommon larva. Mutagen and fertilizer. I think we've got 1 more mutagen in store. Yep. And a fertilizer. Lovely. So that, and that. That'll be another bee for another beehive, which needs another fertilizer. No, actually go upstairs, you fool. 1 fertilizer, 1 bioplastic nugget, and a pooper alloy. Sweet. And I'm going to put the honey upstairs in its own box. Where's the next empty box? And these boxes are just going to get filled with resources as and when we meet them. I've kind of got all the rods here. And later on, spoilers, osmium rods. Right, we need a bee. Are you done yet? Almost. Turns out I'm thirsty. And now we're not. Hello, uncommon larva. That's another bee. Beautiful. That's another uncommon larva. That's another bee. Alright, so I guess we're doing insects today then. That's what, another 2 uncommon larvae? That's good. That means we'll need more fertilizer. Take the mutagens as well. That. No, it's... Oh, we made a silkworm by mistake. Uncommon larva, bacteria, and fertilizer. Yep, okay, I made a silkworm by mistake. Bit of a whoopsie, but silkworms have their uses as well. We'll just make some more bioplastic nugs. That's probably enough. Right, we need to find another uncommon larvae because this idiot made the wrong animal. Rare larva. High quality food. Alright. That is really good food. It, you know how beans do 60 health? The superfood does 90. And it requires 1 bean and 1 honey. And guess who's just made lots of beehives? And guess who's got lots of beans in stock? Me! So that then we can just drink from any water source we find anywhere on the map. And if we have a couple of superfoods on us, it means we don't have to eat until we've basically got essentially 0 health. And that increases our time for exploration. And reduces the amount of crap we have to carry with us. So that's 2 great things. Right, let's get back indoors, it's horrible out there. Hey, we got more bees. Right, so we need more mutagen. Right, this is where we're going to start running into problems, because mutagen needs bacteria, and I don't think we have any bacteria. No, we don't. Right, and bacteria itself needs a ton of algae, and the mutagen needs methane. So we're going to have to do a little shopping trip to get methane. And methane, I believe, lives up here somewhere. There we go. And then we should have enough for at least 1 bacteria. Let's see how many we can get. Two, that's a good start. Come on, number 3. Nice, and then we'll switch over to mutagen. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, we had enough stuff. Let's go and make some bees. That. Bee. Nice. We do need 1 more fertilizer if we're going to make a beehive. Fertilizer is 3 algae, a sulfur, and an eggplant. Okay. Is that enough stuff? We've got 2 beehives outside. I want to make 3. We've got 1 bee in the oven, 1 bee in the hand. That's going to be a bee. So we do need 1 more fertilizer. Sweet. And we're going to need nothing else. That's it. Nice. Right, so the rare and the common go in here. They'll get made into other things at some point. So yeah, you thought this game was just exploration and building machines. We're actually designing and manipulating DNA to populate the planet with biomass now. So that's not going to get unlocked till 25. Teleporter. Ugh. You build them around the map and you just ping from place to place. To be honest, travel time once you get the upgraded jetpack isn't a problem. Oxygen, Tech 2 tree spreader unlocks at 6 parts per million. We're on 4.64, not too bad. Pressure, this unlocks at 13. We're only at 2.5, not great. Biomass is ticking up nicely. T5 heater unlocks at 8.3 kilotons. We're at 119 tons. So we're at 119. We need to get to 8,300 to unlock that. So yeah, that's why I've gone mad on the trees and the beehives. This does... See, the tree spreader is actually more about oxygen than it is plants. Strangely, the beehive, although it increases insects, it's really all about the plants. And just biomass in total. Butterfly dome will let us, because we saw the butterfly larvae recipes, put butterflies in here, and we get lots more insects. High quality food. Let's actually make some of that. There we go. 1 bean, 1 honey. Bam. Lovely. 90 food. We know we only had 2 honey, so there we go. And that's why I kept this food chest, so we can do that. And eventually, all of our food will be... I'll slowly fill that up with nothing but high quality food. Outstanding. Hey, we got bees. Hello, bee. You, and you go in there and research. Did I make too much mutagen? I think I did. Oh well. It's not as if we're not going to use it. You can go back in there. Lovely. Built that, waiting for that. Something else we unlocked was the trade space rocket. This lets us buy and sell things for money. So let's have a look at that. Where did I put the circuit boards? Oh, balls. Circuit boards. 3 of these. 1 rocket engine. 1 uranium rod. And 1 super ally rod. Bam. We still have 3,000 power. This only needs 425. So let's go and build it out here somewhere. We'll build it beyond the other rocket pad. We'll build it all the way out here. Bam. I'll spin it around, sink it into the floor. And welcome to the trading system. This is the little rocket. It holds 25 items. We send it up to space. And we sell things in the black market for Terra tokens. And with Terra tokens, we can buy blueprints like cooking stations and smart fabrics. And fuses for our machines. And rare trees and rare items and rare stuff. Tech 2 locker storage. They cost quite a lot of resources to build, but they hold like almost double what our lockers at home hold, so that'll come in handy. A big 3x3 living apartment. We know we have a 2x2. This is a huge 3x3. Tech 2 drones. We'll talk about drones when we unlock the drone control. A rounded living apartment, like a 3x3 with slightly less space. Hologram projector, just visual only. Fountain, mostly visual, but you can drink from it. And a big living compartment with a dome. But it's really all about the Tech 2 drones and the Tech 2 lockers and fuses. You can find fuses in Rex, as we know, we've been finding them. Energy multiplier fuse. This one is absolutely enormous. Because if we can get a Tech 2 machine augmenter and stick it in a room with lots of fusion generators, we'll effectively have power forever. I know we've still got 3,000 power, but stick a Tech 2 machine optimizer in here, get 8 of these things racked up and down here, and each of them will be multiplied by 1,500%. Bam! Well, 150%. No, 1,500, I was right. Each fuse is 500 each. Yeah. So yeah, that will be something we may consider at some point. And another way to get Terra tokens is that you can find them in Rex. Specifically the procedurally generated Rex. There we go, there's our 3 new beehives to take us up to a total of 5. Lovely. We've got trees and bees and all kinds of stuff. All different kinds of trees getting grown. There's an uncommon larva. That's just a bloody rock. It's a common larva. That looks like another larva. Yep. Nice, 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 nice. So yeah, looks like we're doing gardening today. Another little larva. Ah, these trees are nicer. These trees look a little bit less alien. What are these trees called? Itera seeds, okay. If we want to make things look Earth-like, looks like Itera seeds are the way to go. Everything else is very alien looking. Hello, little rare larva. I'll snaffle you up. I'll just put these away in here. Have a bite to eat. I believe we've got lots of eggplants in the overflow. Oh no, I stuck them in the shredder, didn't I? And we shredded them all. Okay, whatevs. There we go. Right, we could and should go up to the super alloy drill and the osmium drill and empty them out. That's enough gardening for one day. We've got 5 trees. We've built the trade rocket. 5 beehives. That's not where you're going, you idiot. Osmium cave. Goodness sake, boy, pay attention. Osmium and super alloy. It's okay. Empty the osmium out. Turn right. Cut through the sulfur flats. Give me all your osmium and everything else. All the everything else will just be getting thrown on the floor as soon as I get into the super alloy place. And the basic terraforming of pressure, heat and oxygen are kind of taking care of themselves. Oxygen's going up all the time from the trees and plants we're growing as opposed to our oxygen generators. Because there is no Tech 4 oxygen generator. These little Tech 3 ones we have outside at home are like the best you get. And obviously trees and plants are better suppliers of oxygen than these little things. Right, what have you got for me? Give me all the super alloy. Take all this. Give me all that. Right, butterfly dome is unlocked. Just quickly, we're just going to have to drop off all this stuff to empty out this thing. As I said, if we only leave one, then it's only ever going to... Now, see, this is not going to produce any super alloy because it's full of absolute crap. So you have to empty it out all the time. And it becomes really annoying. So I'm just going to come in here and just dump it all on the floor. The little arrow key drops it on the floor. So do that. I could, if I could be bothered, build a shredder in here and chuck it in the shredder, but stuff that's on the floor will despawn. So you can just despawn. Bye bye. Sooner or later we will unlock the drone control. Drone controls are wonderful. You then have to build drones out of rocket engines, but we've got like 13 rocket engines in stock and we can build our own ones. And they hold 25 drones each and they roam out all over the map and they bring stuff to wherever you tell them to. Like each container, like each drill and each cargo container and each production building will have a new special symbol on it, and you can set it to either supply or demand. And you have to figure out your logistics chains. Like obviously we'll be demanding not just osmium from this, because remember we do have to clean out all the junk as well. So we'll have to set that on demand everything, and all the junk items will go into a shredder, and all the osmium will go into an osmium box at home. There's various priorities you can set as well, so you can dictate the order in which things are filled. So we'll put the shredder on like priority 1 or 0, and all the production and storages on 1, or at least a higher priority. So everything gets filled up first and the excess ends up in here. Set it to automatic destruction. and then the game just runs itself. You can get like proper factorial satisfactory setups if you invest time and energy into doing it, if you so wish. I'm not quite that crazy. So you can have like hundreds of drones and a massive base with hundreds of storages and a couple of dozen autocrafters making massive production chains. Why would you need to build stuff that quick? It's if you want to farm the Terra token things. If you want money, what you can do after you've got drones, like you can tell this to supply something, and then you can tell the little supply rocket to demand it, and the supply rocket does have an option to automatically sell when it's full. And you just enable that, and the drones bring stuff from the autocrafters, fill this up, pew, off it goes, and you get constant money forever. But yeah, we won't be doing any of that. Right, what are we going to do next? I think we should look at building some explosives and actually go into some of the caves that have walnuts. Because we know we have not been to the big biome which is hiding behind these cliffs in the background. Because there's two passageways, we think, in, and they're both blocked by exploding walnuts. And there is a little cave here which is blocked by exploding walnuts. And the one here. And 2 or 3 up here. So we need to make quite a lot of explosives. Before we do that, let's harvest some algae. Because I've been chewing through the algae and I'm very surprised that there's any left in the storage. Give me all the algae. Again, drones will be able to harvest farms for us automatically as well, which is amazing. Even though the algae producers don't actually have the drone button, the drones will automatically know that algae is within range and they'll just come and pick it straight out of the water, which is wonderful. Then drones can teleport straight through things, like they phase straight through buildings and everything and yourself, so they never get lost. They just go in a straight line. They'll go straight through all that terrain to wherever they're going. It's wonderful watching them work. Right, algae lives upstairs in this box here. Because all this manual running around and picking stuff up and bringing it home and putting it in a box goes away. When do drones unlock? 53.5 GTI. Okay, we're at 16. We need to get up to 53, so we need to make all numbers go up. Did we build a 55 T4 heater? Yes, we did. It's T4 drills we need to make. I think that's enough for 4 drills. Oh, that's enough for 2. Sweet. Well, we really need to make 7. So here, T4 drill, hold control. Just kind of drag them so they're as close to each other as they can get. There we go. And then we'll have to manipulate the fuse machine. And I'll show you how to do that. Ah, beautiful big T4 drills. There are T5 drills and they're absolutely bloody enormous. I mean, they're scarily large. Scary big machines. Right, that's the 5 drills. So now when we mouse over this... See, the problem is that the machines get so big that when you mouse over it, you can't actually see what it's... I wish you could, like, click on the machine, or right-click the machine to lock the view, and then you can step back and see. But 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500. Everything is 1500. Because this machine's smart enough to realise that these are better than these. If you remember, it was affecting one of these and 7 of these. Now it's like, sod that, I've got T4 drills to play with. So now it's doing all 5 of these and only 3 of these, because this can do up to 8 machines. So ideally, we'll build another 3 Tech 4 drills. That has made number go up. Pressure is now at 1.8 million per second. I do wish they had 1,000 separators. Just give us another decimal point or a comma. because it's really hard to tell. Heat is at 704,000. Oxygen's at 378,000. Not great. Oxygen will be going up pretty quickly though, because we're planting trees. Once the trees are grown, they'll really belt out the oxygen. Why don't we build another Tech 3, or a Tech 2 I should say, machine optimizer? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to the obsidian zone. Let's stop being lazy. Stop being lazy. Go to the obsidian zone, pick up the obsidian, bring it back, make Tech 2 optimizer, build another 3 Tech 4 heaters, put the optimizer down, get 2 fuses in it. Let's be smart. Oh, what's the quickest way? Probably through here. And you get to see what this looks like. It's a little bit overgrown, but there is a way through. Shabam. And we're here in what used to be the desert, which is now a lush oasis. Our oxygen consumption has gone all the way down to -1 a second, so that's why our 370 oxygen seems to be lasting forever. And eventually it will, because we'll have a fully breathable atmosphere. Time for me to get lost in the lava zone again. But I'm not going to keep all of that. We don't need the eggplant. And we don't need the Shinga seed. We sure as hell don't need the iron. Right. I just wanted to empty the box so I could delete it, so I don't keep seeing it and wonder if I've done it yet or not. Right. Let's get lost in here again. It's always this bit I get lost in. I always miss this little bridge here. And we've come all the way from home to the lava. This is like the furthest you can get away from where we live. And our oxygen's just like, not even concerned at all. Right, you, give me all your stuff. And then organize, drop, 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 drop. And then give me all your stuff. And drop, and away we go. And on the way back, we'll pick up any more obsidian we see lying on the ground. Because then we won't have to come back here for a long time. Of course, as soon as we get drones, we'll have to come back here anyway to set that drill to demand. And eventually we'll be replacing all the Tech 2 drills with Tech 3. Because Tech 3 drills, yellow super alloy, Tech 3 drills only produce one item. They have no ancillary garbage to pick up. Inventory full. Right, cool, let's go. I've come the wrong way. We might get burned in the lava. Just dip my tootsies in the lava. Alright. So far so good. That right there is an additional vehicle bay, because I got bored of trying to drive the vehicle through here, because the bases up there had like 6 or 7 chests full of stuff. So I just built another vehicle thing there and teleported the vehicle there. It does have like a 3 or 4 minute cooldown, but it was quicker than trying to drive the car through all this nonsense and across the lake, because the bottom of this lake is just a nightmare. It was quicker to just teleport the vehicle between the 2 garages. 0.9. No, another different tree type. 0.9 oxygen a second now, that's good. So we left the base, went all the way to the lava zone, picked up the stuff, mined some other stuff on the way home, and we've still got tons of oxygen left. Like obsidian. We need to keep 3 obsidian in our inventory. That's not, like, just organise your inventory before you try and unload, you fool. And we got another iridium rod, 2 iridium rods, which we've got too many of now apparently. That's good. That and that and that live here. Lermer seed lives in there. Too many seeds. Right. One of them. 2 explosive powder, uranium rod. And we need the other heat fuse, which is in here. There we go. So you can get demolished and replaced with this, which gets 2 heat fuses, so now instant 500%. And we need to actually build another 3 Tech 4 heaters, which are made out of what? 2 iridium rods each. Not a problem. There you go. A blaze powder each. There we go. And 9 super alloy. 6. Seven. 8. 9. Wonderful. Right, that's another 3 Tech 4 heaters. Lovely. Q button you fill. Here we go. And 1. And 2. And 3. 1000%. And 1000%. Excellent. They're all in range. That's 8 Tech 4 heaters, all getting boosted by 1000%. Speaking of boosting by thousands of percent, we could go and launch some more rockets. We do have lots of rocket engines. Of course, we have just used all of our super alloys, so let's have a look at our orbital display. We do only have 2 seed spreader and 2 plant rockets. Maybe we should do another 3 of each of these as well. I like that, that's a good idea. That'll be 6 rocket engines. There we go. Right, let's just build a Tech 1 blueprint pinning so I can actually pin things to my screen. Just to show you how bad the UI is. Right, so we want another 3 of these and 3 of these. Oh, can we not pin this then? Well, it helps if you actually equip the chip, you absolute idiot. Okay. Now you see that thing in the top left. Can you tell what these icons are? I mean, they're very, very small. Can you tell what they are? Because I'm struggling. And I've got good eyesight. Right. Fertilizer. A tree bark. A lerma seed. And 2 super alloys. Let's go back to the super alloy cave. Why don't we build another Tech 2 drill in the super alloy cave? Let's be smart. Because we're chewing through super alloys at the minute. It makes more sense. And we should build a shredder over there as well. Right. Let's be smart. Let's play it smart. 2 iridium rods. Bam bam. 1 super alloy rod. Bam. 3 osmium. Bam bam bam. Done. Right. And a shredder, which is 1 super alloy, which we'll get over there. A uranium and osmium. Osmium. Uranium. And a blaze powder, which we don't have, but we can make. Thank you. Right, let's go. Let's actually start playing smart. There are upgrades which let you pin like... I think the second upgrade is 3 recipes and the second upgrade is 5, I believe. Bam. Right, there we go. I'm going to put the shredder right in between them. But the shredder needs one of these. Shredder, just rotate it so the button's at the front. Bam! Done. Right, this stuff is not despawned. Hello, little common larva. Why are you inside the base? Maybe it didn't despawn because it was in a base. Right, let's just enable crush when full. We'll just get rid of all that. Nice. Then organize this. There it goes. Everything just instantly disappears. And we're left with only what we want. Including larvae, which just spawn everywhere you go. Right, so we've now doubled our production of that. And we set up a shredder to get rid of the excess, so that's good. That's something at least. Oxygen consumption down to 0.8. This is great. Don't think we need... We haven't even got a T2 drill up here for sulfur. We're just not using it that quickly. We've been finding... I can't remember the last time I actually took any iridium out of that. We've been finding iridium in loot boxes and wrecks. We even got an entire chest of rods. Well, we did until 5 minutes ago. And we're back. Loaded down with some more larvae. 1, 2... That'll let us do another 3 rockets. That's fine. So we'll just get another 2 lerma and 2 tree bark. Right, nice. That's just about perfect. Boost over my base. Haha, nailed it. So, plant rocket. Multiply all the plants by another 12.5. As soon as it clears the gantry. I'll go and make 2 fertilizer. And then we'll launch another 2 rockets. God damn it. I'm probably going to be running out of eggplants. There we go. Let me launch my rockets. Bam. Another 1250%. Off you go. Bam. And that should be 5 of them. Number go up. Big fast. And planet screen. 5 plant rockets. Plants 6,000 out of 250% enhanced plant performance from anything that produces plants. So my plants has just gone absolutely nutso. 151,000 plants per second. Insects is 75 grams a second, but you know. Oxygen 378,000. Heat 2.1 million. Pressure 1.8 million. Nice. Everything's going nice. No, just, yeah, give me all that. Don't forget about rockets. They're extremely good. Right, what is the other rocket? The oxygen rocket, because that was the plants rocket. I really want to do the oxygen one. So we'll unpin that. You just right click to pin, and then right click again to unpin. At the minute we can only pin one recipe. So that's the next one we need. So another 3 rocket engines. Looks like bacteria and mutagen and tree bark. How many rocket engines do we have? 3. Good. Bacteria, mutagen. Good. So we need 1 more mutagen which requires bacteria. So if we put bacteria in this, it now counts itself as a storage. So you see, when we mouse over it, it does count itself as a storage. There we are. So it's the autocrafter can see itself, which means it can use this bacteria sample to make the mutagen. Just like so. And we need another 3 bacteria. Hope we've got enough water. Hope we've got enough algae. Should do. 2. Come on, number 3. Get in there. Right, 3 of them. 3 of them. 3 more tree bark. I told you we'd be chewing through the tree bark before too long. 1, 2. blimey, we've only got 8 left. Might build another arboretum. And then we need another 6 super alloy. Maybe we'll... I did mention this many moons ago, like 10 episodes ago, that we might build a second drill out here to get lots of aluminum, and I think we're going to have to. God, it's only a Tech 1 drill, that's appalling. That's really terrible. Right, we're replacing that with a Tech 2 right now. That's just embarrassing. Right, Tech 2 drill is 3 osmium, 2 iridium rods, and the super alloy rod. Hey, look at me remembering recipes. Like a boss. Right, let's sort this thing out. I'm not going to remove the Tech 1 drill. It's doing something. We'll just augment it with the Tech 2 right next to it. Now when we get Tech 3, we'll replace both of them with a single Tech 3. Looks like there should be room for a Tech 2 right next to this. Yep, sweet. Cool. Another job done. More number go up. I still need to build another 3 Tech 4 drills, but that needs a butt ton of super alloy, because it needs 6 each. Because they be thirsty boys, yo. And we need another 6 super alloy right now. Right, back to the super alloy cave. We've literally just come from there, but maybe it's made 6. Right, let's see. Yep, there's 5. Then there's more. Lovely. Tech 2 drills do produce things pretty quick. Right, let's launch these rockets. Right, some nice nighttime launches. Get my oxygen up. Go. Go. That's 1. Come on, fly faster. That's 2. Off you go. Go on, just a chain of rockets. And 3. Wonderful. So, I think this is a good place to leave off this episode. We have achieved an awful lot. We're in the insect stage. We're close to getting the breathable atmosphere stage. We planted trees. We planted bees. We got lots of T4 drills. We got Tech 2 machine optimizers, which not only control 8 machines instead of 5, but they can hold multiple fuses. So we've got 8 Tech 4 heaters, 5 Tech 4 drills for now, and we've doubled up the production of super alloy. We put another 6 rockets into space, so we now have 5 of every rocket in space. Yep, so oxygen 5,000, heat 5,000, pressure 5,000, plants 6,250. All the numbers are going crazy, which is exactly what we need, because we want to actually make some progress. See how much progress we make when we come back for the next episode. I'm not quite sure what we're going to be doing in that episode, but we'll find something to do. Until then, do look after yourself, and I'll speak to you again soon.